not tacky. It's gaudy. It's overdone. My God, calm down. This is passionflower. This is our native passionflower to the southeast U.S., Passiflora incarnata. And it's just, I mean, look at that. It's just too much. It's crazy. It's also a really good example of like flower structure and how things can happen. So the passion fruit, or maypops, this is a superior ovary. So that little round thing right there is what will be the fruit, and that is attached to the stigma and style, which collects the pollen from the anthers and stamens, that are these 5 segmented little things. It's called a superior ovary because it is superior. It is above all the rest of the flower. So you can also have the ovary be below the stamens and the petals and all that, and sort of on the kind of the back of the plant, of the flower there. There are some plants, some flowers that are like that, and they're inferior ovaries. This is a superior ovary. So it's up here at the top. The ovary becomes the fruit. And this is kind of really cool geometry. This is this 3 carpelled fruit. So carpels meaning like seed chambers. I don't know if you can see on that. It's kind of got a bit of a Y division right there. So if you cut this in half, it would see sort of a 3-ness to it. And that's because of the 3-ness of these female parts that are all joined together right there. The male portion of the flower has a 5-ness to it. It's split into 5 there. And all these things are sort of curled down around that little carousel. So a little bee or something will go in there and just sort of walk around collecting nectar from the center of that disc and brushing its back along the male and female parts of this flower, dusting pollen onto these stigmas and styles, and pollinating that little fruit at the top. And below all that are the petals. I'm assuming these filament looking things would be petals, or maybe they're modified stamens. I'm not entirely certain. Then on the back of that you've got like sepals, and that's what you see right here on this unopened flower bud, which will pop open probably tomorrow and look like that. It's called passion flower because, I don't know, some people say something about like this looks like Christ, Jesus on the cross or something. It's the passion of the Christ, whatever. I don't know, it kind of takes me out of it a little bit. To each their own, whatever. Anyway, that's passion flower. Looks pretty cool, right? Speaking of bees, got all this activity going on over here on the cut leaf coneflower, Sochan. Wild ass flowering. Got more of the passion flower going on up there with some of the fruits right there. Got my dirty truck going on in the background over there. Got fruit dangling down over there as well. Good year for the passion flower. Let's see if we can get an action shot of that carousel happening with this chonker of a bee up here. No, he's just too big. This is a big boy. He won't fit under the carousel. He's just sticking his whole face under it. Oh no, there he goes. Yeah, he's walking around the carousel, rubbing his back on all that, collecting pollen off the male parts, depositing it onto the female parts, hopefully going to another flower on another plant somewhere to get genetic variation going on. In addition to the fruit, which there are several hanging around out here, this plant, you can make a tea out of the leaves, and it will make you sleepy, but it is, I believe, an MAOI. So if you have any kind of complications with that, if you're taking any other medications that interfere, or an MAOI would interfere with, there are some dangerous interactions like that. But if you don't, this I have made a tea out of this, and it made me quite pleasantly sleepy. And I will be doing that again. I've actually got some leaf matter inside drying right now to make tea in the future, because I have insomnia.